Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis, coming to you from the Ventura Cigar Company studio, and with me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, good.
All
Happy
right,
It's
seasonal
very subdued
celebrations
group
to all of you.
tonight.
it's kind of like we say these after one another. It's like saying it again and
Yep,
again.
yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's real.
All right, today we are talking about the HVC Edicion Especial 2018 Corona, 5-inch by 46, comes out of the Tabsa factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Nicaraguan Corojo 99, buy and refiller both from Nicaragua, blended by Rainier Lorenzo. Price point is $7.40. Cigar was released in September of 2018. So, June, tell us about your smoking experience.
Guys, this is a really good cigar. Guys, this was such a good cigar. No, for real though, I really like the cigar. All right,
Why am I not surprised?
it's all right, Seth. You're stuck on that cigar. Uh, okay, all right, hold on. Back to my notes. I thought it was really good. I got a lot of if you're used to smoking Aganorsa like Corojo 99 wrap cigars, like you should really like this. There's breadiness, black pepper, barnyard funk to it. There's like a just natural tobacco nose, cedar, nuts, minerals. So quite a bit of flavors going on. Retrohaling the cigar, you kind of get all that stuff, but just kind of more intensified versions of it. Finish was pretty long. Soft pepper. I'm sorry, soft cedar, black pepper, baking spices, cream, strength and body medium. Um, yeah, so pretty much within the entire cigar, except for the lasso, where it just kind of like deteriorated. It started showing some youth. It was overall a very good tasting cigar. In terms of construction, I thought the bird was overall good. The only things I marked down for is like some annoying flaky ashes, a couple of quick touch ups. Usually doesn't really face me, but on such a Corona, it becomes a little bit more annoying, I think. In terms of the draw, I thought it was a little bit stuck, but it didn't really cause any real issues. I still rated it to be very good.
All right, Seth, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, I mean it's 5x46. It's not a Corona. I mean, it's not. It's not. It's
Man,
not a
you're
Corona.
like Cola police, man.
I'm just. I'm just. It's not a Corona. It's
Gotta
like.
call it what it is, man.
It's like a
Yeah.
Corona Gorda that's been circumcised.
Mm,
First,
nice.
third man, sweet
Shouldn't that be
spices.
more like a binder and filler showing in the wrapper cutoff? No, it should be extra wrapper because it's not circumcised.
You're getting like way too much into circumcision. I was
Yeah.
just like talking about like diminishing
Oh,
the size. But anyways, first, third man. I just got penises in my head. First, third man, sweet
It's
spices.
not the first time.
That's not the first time. It ain't gonna be the last time. Sweet spices, red pepper. With Aganorsa, I always get like the sweet tobacco, which Max always says it's kind of like this jalapa. It's the jalapa flavor of that sweet tobacco. Rich earth. I got some leather and oak, medium full to full, first third. When I get into the second third, there's this creamy profile that has a smokiness to it. Still spicy. There's some dry earth. There's a little bit of wood oak quality. It's still at that medium full to full level. When I move into the final third, still showing that sweet spice. There's some red pepper. I'm getting some nuts, like roasted nut qualities. There's the sweet tobacco, medium full to full, solid construction, nice burn line, great ash throughout. Just kind of a classic Aganorsa offering. What about you, John?
Well, let me tell you, it was like smoking an old book, man. It was interesting. There's like like you're saying, you get that really intense leather on there. You got the baking spices, and then as it settles in, there's some chocolate to sort of pin it all together. There's a little bit of woody notes underneath that, and then in the middle third, really chocolate and cedar kind of carried it, I'd say. And there's a little bit of leather post draw, but it's really fallen off. And Like I said, the chocolate and cedar I think really carry that middle third, and the last third, the spices actually intensify, which is interesting because normally in a cigar I usually get decreasing spices as cigar progresses, but here the spices ramped right back up to medium, almost medium plus, and then kind of carried the cedar with it. In terms of burning construction, I don't know that you can get much better than this for construction. It was slightly wavy, but I mean the ash was holding on ridiculously. Like if you want to do a long ash, this is a cigar to do it with. Unfortunately, with the draw, I mean this was like you're trying to get a small business loan from the Bank of America tight. I mean it was like 2.5 notches into the tight spectrum. But what was weird, and this is the second time it's happened, I was getting like an entire deck full of smoke every time I puffed on it. So didn't seem to impact the performance at all. So go figure. Maybe draw doesn't necessarily have to do with how good the cigar is going to smoke. Aaron, how was your experience with the HVC?
Yeah, the cigar started with wood, concentrated cinnamon, a little bit of creaminess to it. Cinnamon starts to mellow out about ½ inch in, kind of pairing well with that wood, and the cream's a little bit more harmonious altogether. A little further in, cinnamon's really faint in the background, still creamy wood up front. Retrohale cinnamon's kind of up front, the creamy wood in the background. First third's wrapping up, wood gains a little bit of char, cream right behind it. Cinnamon's really faint in the background, it has a lingering finish. Strength's right around medium. Second third, a little bit of nuttiness joins the profile. ½ inch in, a little mustiness joins as the nuttiness fades away. A little further in, the cream picks up a little bit. Slight nuttiness returns to the profile. Cinnamon wasn't really detectable any longer there. Retrohale's cream forward with some wood and nuttiness to it. And as the third's wrapping up, the char increases. Strength bumps up to slightly above medium. And then in the final third, profile gains a little bit of meatiness to it. Goes along with that charred wood and the cream. Nuttiness leaves the profile. About ½ inch in, flavor is really, really full going on. Charred wood, cream, meatiness. Retrohale carries some dry wood, a little bit of mustiness to it as well. As the cigar comes to a close, cream picks up, cigar starts heating up, a little bit of menthol-like mintiness kind of comes in. Strength remains at that slightly above medium mark. In regards to construction, a little bit wavy, never needed any attention. Ash held on in 1 inch increments. And then in regards to the draw, a little bit tighter I prefer, but didn't cause any issues with the smoking experience. So Jiunn, overall thoughts?
I really liked it. I thought, I don't know, you smoked more Aganorsa than me this year for review. But in terms of I think for me, I just said HVC, Illusione, and that's it, right?
Aganorsa themselves.
Yeah, but I didn't get to review any of that stuff. But I thought this was good. I assume this is Jalapa Corojo 99 because of that tasting so much of that creaminess and sweetness out of it. But regardless of wherever it's from, I thought it was really good. I mean, I got a lot of flavor out of it. And it was all condensed into a nice little, Corona-ish size. But I think the only true downside is I kind of feel like $740 for a Corona is a little tad expensive. Especially when I think about I don't know, Dion's Rothschilds for $4 or $5. And it's a thicker ring gauge as well. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
How about you, Seth? What were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's one of these. It's a really good. I mean, it's not a Corona. I like the size, but it's a really good smoke. Classic Aganorsa flavors. I enjoyed it. It's not something really new, but it's good. I like it.
What were your thoughts, John?
More of the same. I mean, it's good, man. It's an interesting profile of complex baking spices, chocolate, cedar, leather. What's not to like? And more often than not, you put Aganorsa in there, and I'm pretty happy camper. So
yeah, for me, I kind of dug the way the profile started with the wood, cinnamon, and cream. A little bit of charred and nuttiness kind of going in, and some a full meatiness really going in there. It's a nice cigar. It's not one of my favorites from HVC, but I think fans of the brand, Jiunn, would really like the cigar. But I'd have no problem smoking more of these. It's price isn't too out of control. It's sub $8, so it's not bad. But it's a good performing cigar. So, but nothing to really wow me. So in getting into the scores, we'll start at the top. Jiunn 7.88. Seth was next at 7.17. John was third at 6.87, and then I'm back in my more comfortable spot of being up in the back at 6.57. So, Jiunn, how did that match up with your experience?
I think you guys got very incorrect experiences. Is basically what I got out of that.
I was like 0.7 points behind you, if anything, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say that Seth has lost his love for Aganorsa. Okay, that's it.
All right, Seth, 7.17.
It's a good stick. This is kind of where I get in this stuff. Is it a good cigar? Yes. Is it kind of in line with a lot of the Aganorsa stuff? Yeah, I think it would. But I think it's a really good offering. I don't get what Jiunn's getting at with the $7 price range for a fucking Corona, but it's like, it's, hey man.
No, don't you think it's a little
2000
pricey for a Corona ish?
You're
no,
spoiled,
man, it's
man. Are you kidding me?
2018. Dude, that's a good price.
That's a good price.
Pretty sure they don't raise the wage of the Central American workers down there.
That's not my problem.
That's
Anyways, no,
John works for Apple, by the way. So that's my
No,
problem.
Man, the way
I
they
think
get
it's-
paid more wages is you buy more cigars. That's how they get paid more wages.
Yeah, right
maybe.
on.
I doubt they even get paid more wages then, man. You
All
buy
right,
more
John.
cigars, more goes papine. John, how about you?
6.87, John.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at this cigar, I think without the draw issues, this is an easy 7. And this is what 7 cigars should smoke like. They're good all the way through. You can, even though it's a little thicker than a Corona, you can smoke it all the way through to the very end, and you're getting your full $7.26 or whatever worth of value out of that. Versus, you smoke it to the last third and go, okay, I'm done with this cigar. So, yeah.
Yeah, 6.57 for me. That matches up well. Pretty good flavor profile. Drops off in the final third. Really good construction. So it matched up. Like I said, not my favorite HVC, but definitely something I'd smoke again. So it's like nothing bad about that. Any other final thoughts you guys want to share on this cigar?
No, Rainier, I'm your fan.
Call them.
Call me.
All right. If you're just catching the video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com.
He is not going to call.
He just got married, Jiunn. Leave him alone.
He's like, who is this guy?
He knows you. Yeah, and catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
HVC, yeah.